Up next, let's check my chili pepper light. This one's from 2002. July of 2002. Will it work? Absolutely. Not even any bulbs out, so that's very, very good. Guess we can get into some of these random sparkle sets next. That one's perfect. I tend to, when I take them out of service, I'll replace any bulbs that are out. So the theory is they should be working fine. It doesn't hurt to check them again. See, we got a problem here. There's a burned out bulb. Now I have the actual bulbs that go in these, so I will go get those and swap some bulbs out. Alright, so after a couple of bulb changes here and there, these are ready to go. These are from 2008. So they have really held up pretty well. Here's a strand from 2015. Probably one of the last ones I got. And they are looking pretty good. Except we got a couple of bulbs out here. See what kind of bulbs these take. They say 3 volt, 0.51 watts. But these, we'll see if this 2.5 volt 170 milliamp will work. Or I could go get the actual bulbs that I got for replacement on these years ago. Yep, way too dim on that. Let me go get the actual bulbs that go in these. Okay, I have the actual bulbs that go in these light strands. There's 2 varieties, 2015 and newer and 2015 and older, or 2014 and older. These are 3 volt 0.17 amp bulbs. So I'm going to save the sockets in case I find some more of this type of light bulbs. So I'm going to need some. My supply is starting to dwindle. But I can probably get through a few more seasons. And there's the green one. I'll check to see if there's any more out. These twinkling ones are 7 volt bulbs. So I think those are good. I must not have checked them for bulbs burned out to the end of the season, because typically I don't have this many out. Well, let's get on to the next set. Here's the next set. These are from 2010. So these would take the older bulbs. Let's see what happens here. The colors aren't quite as vibrant on them as they used to be, but these are just for accent. The main star of the show is the twinkling C7 sets, which I'll be getting those out here in a little bit. But I don't see any bulbs out or any problems with these. So that's very good news. The less bulbs I have to use, the longer my stash will last. So that's the fourth one. Here's set number 5. These are also from 2010. Must have bought those at the same time. And apparently 2010 they had some good quality bulbs, because this one doesn't have any out either. So fantastic. Moving right along. Well, that appears to be all of those, so let's move on to net lights. Let's see what we get into here. These are from, don't have a date on, 2018. I think I just put them into service first time last year. Yeah, those are good to go. So that's net light strand number 1. Here is number 2. These are from 2004, so they're 19 years old this year. Appear to be working pretty well. These call for 2.5 volt lamps. I'm going to see, got some bad fading going on some of these. But I don't see any burned out. Okay, so this net light from 2004 is working well. I changed some of the worst bulbs that had almost all their color coating off of them. But if I can get some more of these bulbs in, I'll work on these a little bit more. But for now, that looks better than it did. Oh shoot, there's another one. Go ahead and swap that one out. It's lost most of its color. And I can use some of these like in that star that I need clear bulbs in. So I don't throw those away, because they can be repurposed into other things. This third set is also from 2004. And it appears to be working well. I'm going to go through this one and replace the worst of the worst bulbs. And then I'm going to have to see about ordering some replacement bulbs for these, so I can get these looking good again. But again, that's not too big a deal, because these are just accent lightings. They go behind the C7 twinkle bulbs. Found one bulb burned out. to catch those, because if too many burn out, it just takes the rest of them out even faster. So I'm going to go through here and swap out the worst of the worst, and it'll look a little bit better. Alright, a little while later I got these looking a little better. I still have quite a few bulbs that are a little bit faded, but I think they'll be okay. I don't have any burnouts, and that would be the main thing I am looking for today.